often, sometimes you can feel very vulnerable and feel like you have something to prove. Hi, my name is Erica Angelo, and I'm out by the pool. Don't hate me 'cause you ain't me. Don't hate me 'cause you ain't me. Head roll, and I am done. Yes, I'm by the pool. Okay, so when you're single and you're dating and you feel that edge of I've got to prove it, typically it's women. We see this with guys. Guys come across as they have something to prove, so they start giving us their resume. Sometimes, city boys, you city slickers out there, you kind of go into what kind of car you drive, what you do for a living, and just to emphasize what you're worth. As women proving it, I don't see this as far as amongst ditzy girls because they're just like sometimes too clueless to realize that maybe they should prove a little something as opposed to, I'll have a cocktail. Yeah, cocktail. What do you do? What? Why are we talking about that? Ugh, gross, awkward. But more serious women, sometimes even we feel like we have something to prove, especially in the workforce. But in dating, sometimes, we are trying so hard to steer clear of those type of girls that we often go into, well, this is what I do, and boom, 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 I'm the real deal, so no need to question me. And so we both, men, women alike, we both go into this thing where we feel like we have something to prove. Granted, we are basically saying, listen, I carry value. There's something valuable about me, and I'm interested in you, and so I want you to see what's valuable about me. That's really cutting it down to the core. I mean, we could just break it down layer by layer, but we're just going to go straight into the core. It's saying, hey, I carry value. And so I want you to recognize that value in me. Now, sometimes, even if there's not a connection, there are these people that just feel like they constantly have to prove. That's more of what I'm gearing towards. We all want to be seen. We want to be known for who we truly are. Not to say that we go projecting that to everyone, but to some degree and at our core, we want to be known. We want people to see who we really are. But I'm talking about dating and proving yourself where it goes overboard. I met a gentleman where it was just so over the top of, this is who I am, this is what I do, and it was just very like, in your face. And when you are in that zone, when you feel like you have so much to prove to someone and you are very almost antagonistic about it, it actually, instead of drawing people to you, which is typically what the person's trying to do, it actually does the opposite and it pushes people away. So if you're single, let me encourage you, don't go into that. It's okay to want people to understand who you are and to see your value, but not to the point where you have to be so forceful about it. When there is force there, that's when you kind of have to question things. Why am I pushing so hard? Why do I want this person to know me so well? Why am I working so hard to prove myself? I see that a lot, especially amongst single men, of this proving of, I've got to prove to you who I am. And most of the time as a woman, I'm watching your actions. I mean, you can talk to me all day about who you are and what you do, but I'm watching how you treat people. How do you treat the bartender? How do you treat the waiter? How do you talk about your friends? Do you have friends? Those are the things that I'm looking for. Those are the things that we as people, I believe, should be looking for. But when we come right out the gate and we're just like, da 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 da, we're throwing out a resume and we're throwing out like who we think we are and how we want people to see us, it does just the opposite. It pushes people away. And that's not what we're trying to do. We're actually trying to attract people into our lives. So if you've got more dating advice that you need, go to my website. I've got so much free stuff there. Sign up for A Day in the Life of Erica. Those are a little bit more intimate things that I share with you about my own personal walk and things that I see and how I even go about approaching things. And make sure that if you're just at that place where you're at a stump and you just can't get through the wall, sign up for coaching. I'd love to be able to work with you one-on-one and get to the root of things and get you moving forward in your dating life. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I look forward to spending more time with you in the future. EricaAngelo.com with an A. Bye-bye.